Welcome to Our English. I am Priscilla Ramcharan here in the United States, and we are back with one of my favorite guests, Vitor Colombo from Brazil. And Vitor has some exciting news to share with us. So I'm going to give him an opportunity to say hello, and then we're going to jump right in. So, hey, Vitor.
Hi, it was a pleasure to come here record with you, Pri. So thank you for the opportunity.
You are most welcome. I'm always happy to hear what you are doing out there in Brazil. So, would you like to start with the good news?
So I'm going to study in Portugal,
Woohoo!
and this is something I'm really looking forward to. It's something I always wanted, and it's a new experience.
Absolutely. And what made you decide to study abroad?
So outside of um, how can I say, searching for more opportunities in Europe, of course, you have a lot more. Uh, but aside from that, I've always saw other people with relatives in Europe, in the US, Canada, Australia, and they always had the opportunity to to go there and experience those kinds of things, and I didn't. So I figured I'd be the first.
Yeah, why not?
My main objective, aside from my personal development, is to be that person that if someone close to me in the future wants to go somewhere outside of Brazil, they can say, "Oh, there's Vitor. He
Yes.
can help."
Yeah, that is so phenomenal, Vitor, because I love that you're not only thinking about yourself, but you're also thinking of future generations from Brazil to have the opportunity knowing that you will be there. That's
Yeah,
phenomenal. And you mentioned to me that only two people from your school decided to study abroad. Is that correct?
yeah. Um, there was a girl who went to the US, but it was around 5 or 7 years ago.
Mm,
So I'm the second in my school's history, basically, and the first in a long time.
that's amazing. You made history. That's
Yeah,
wonderful. And you also mentioned with your opportunity about a scholarship.
yeah. So my school, which is Sinodal de Salvador,
Mhm.
I recommend the school to anyone who lives in Porto Alegre, Rio Grande do Sul,
Woohoo. Uh-huh.
or nearby. It's an amazing place, and they have a partnership with where I'm going to study, Instituto Politécnico de Leiria. And there's a scholarship that's only given to the two students from all the partner schools with the highest grades.
Whoa.
I managed to get that.
You just managed just a little bit. That's so amazing. Congratulations to you, Vitor. You really do work hard. I know this.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, how does this all feel to you? Does it feel surreal that your dreams are coming true?
Yes, it's it's still like a dream. It
Mm,
have it didn't kick off exactly. Like, yeah, it still feels like a dream. It's not. My brain hasn't processed that it's real and it's going to happen.
yes. And we say, we have an expression, it hasn't hit me yet. It hasn't
Yeah,
occurred to me.
yeah,
I can understand for sure. So are you excited? Are you nervous? What's happening?
Both, I guess.
Mhm.
Um, I'm turning 18 at the end of August.
Woohoo!
I'm going to Portugal right after that. So I'm going to live by myself in another continent by the age of 18. It's a bit scary because like I won't have anyone, but I guess I can handle myself.
Oh, yes. Yes. And you're human. It feels scary now because it hasn't happened yet. So your fear is the unknown. But I believe that once you step on that campus, you'll forget all about your fears and you'll just enjoy every moment that you possibly can.
Yes,
Wow. So are you the first in your family to study abroad?
yes,
Wow. You're making so many milestones.
that's my main objective.
Indeed, indeed. I'm so happy for you. And since I've known you for so many years, you've always been very independent. You've always been a rational thinker. You're very responsible. So I think this is a great opportunity for you to build on those skills that you already have as a young man.
Yes, it's really scary because like now I'm a teenager, but
Right.
soon I'll be an full-fledged adult.
Indeed.
I'll work, I'll study, I'll have to clean my house by myself. I have to cook, buy groceries, everything. And
Welcome
it's a
to
bit
the real world.
I'm entering the world, and it's scary.
Understood. So you're not living at the dormitories, you'll have your own separate housing?
Yeah. So the the Instituto Politécnico de Leiria, the institute,
Mhm.
they have dormitories, but they give priority to Portuguese students
Local students.
with scholarships. I have a scholarship, but I'm not Portuguese, so I couldn't get it.
Whoops. That's okay. So you'll have your own space, you'll be your own man, you'll take care of yourself. And I don't think you're very high maintenance. So I think, you'll be okay. Do they have a cafeteria on campus?
Yes, they
Oh,
do, and I'm
good. There you
for that.
go. Wow. I need to come out there and visit for sure.
I'll be very happy.
Yes, that'll be so exciting for sure. Oh gosh, I'm just imagining all the fun that you're going to have. Did you decide what you wanted to study?
It's computer science.
Ooh, nice. I'll need you in the future. So tell me about this waiting. I know you've been so excited. You've been finishing, your end of summer activities and just waiting so impatiently for this new chapter to begin. What is that waiting like? What are you doing to occupy yourself? How are you transitioning into this new feeling?
So waiting has been a problem to me most of my life
Hmm,
because I get really anxious. And I took this year basically to wait.
hmm.
This is my waiting year. Uh, so it was hard, and it's still hard, and it's getting harder each day. But I've been literally counting the days.
I know.
since I got the approval.
Yes.
But honestly, just facing it head on,
Yeah.
like embracing the anxiety and accepting I'm anxious, but I've been working on what I can.
Right.
Documents, I've been working in an actual job to save money. Um, Mostly that. Now I'm trying to catch up with all my friends before I go. So I won't be like, oh, I should have talked to that one person.
I like
Trying
how you think. What's that?
to have the least amount of regrets I can.
Yes, absolutely. And you can only do so much.
Yes.
So, Vitor, I really appreciate you sharing your experience, sharing your journey, your fears, your thoughts, your excitement. I can only imagine the anxiety based on all of that, but it's a good anxious. It's helping you to center yourself and be prepared. Um, what advice would you give to the upcoming students who are getting ready to apply for university and enter into adulthood?
Honestly, two things that I did, which I think made a huge impact in my life, were first, don't try to, how can I say, if you want to make something, make it a habit.
Mm,
I saw a lot of people, like, for example, in school, before an exam, they study like an entire night just to get the what they need.
mhm,
Then they take the test.
mm,
I was never a person who studied that much, like at once, but I always made sure to study a bit every day, which I think, at least for me, it worked way better to commit myself to things at long term. And also, uh, I always like to stand out.
mhm,
I think it's maybe a bit selfish, but it's the truth. I like to stand out. In my school, I was in everything.
mhm,
Everything that happened in the school, I was there. So that helped me a lot with, especially when I started taking the documents to study abroad.
mhm.
My principal called me to talk to me directly and talk about possible schools, and he was the one who talked about the Instituto Politécnico de Leiria.
Wow, so he recognized your talents.
Yeah, so I guess that was another thing. Try to stand out.
Those are very, very important pieces of advice, Vitor. I love that. If you want to accomplish anything, have consistency, create a habit. Don't put so much pressure on your brain to cram, we say in the United States, cram the night before all of this information. And maybe that's for the people who may not be so interested in education, but more so just getting by. But knowing you, I know you like to master anything that you start and study. Um, I love what you said about standing out and also participating, be a part of where you are, be a part of your classroom, your school, the events. And I do notice that you love to participate, and I think that is also a quality you can take to Portugal. to be even more recognized on campus. And you know what? We may not know it or feel it, but people look to us as an example of what we're doing, and you're doing all the wonderful things. So you're being an excellent example.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I can say that because I've known you for forever. This is really amazing. I mean, like I said, since I've known you, you've been much more mature than your age. So it's only fitting that, going somewhere local would just be, average, where you are above average and you want more in life. So I love that you're pursuing that despite your fear.
Yes.
Yes. So how many days?
20. No,
Ooh,
exactly.
and your birthday, how many days till your birthday?
19.
Oh my gosh, so close. That is wonderful. So, Vitor, any last words for our audience?
Um, I guess there's not much that I haven't already said. Be yourself, work hard, commit to what you're interested in, and that's it.
I love that. And I'd like to add what I said to you earlier is enjoy every moment because you are only this age once.
Yes.
No need to look back or feel sad or feel sorry or worry. You have a huge support system. We're all here for you. We're cheering you on. We want to hear that you graduated and to really, you know, embrace all of the moments and all of the opportunities. So you have a great story to tell when you're an old man.
Yes.
Awesome, Vitor. I really appreciate you sharing. I hope you'll come back once you start school and, share about your first day. Let us know, what's going on in Vitor's world.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Say bye.
Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.